Good day, I'm Nkata Kumaleleke and I will be presenting my code. So to save time, my project is already running on the browser. So when you go to the browser screen, so here's my home page, the title, the heading, the subheading, the description, and the option selection. And the option selection is next to the description. So testing the responsiveness of the page. So I used Bootstrap to do the responsiveness of the page, so it's responding. So when I click document and I choose a file, let's upload these 3 files. Okay, upload and another document, upload, and then an image, upload. So after uploading, when you go to the files tab, so here are the 3 files. The 3 files are here, and so just to check, this page is also responsive. So when I click the download, it downloads to my computer. Download, it downloads. So when I click delete, delete. So I didn't do the images page and the videos page, but my about page is here. The picture is next to the bio, and it's also responsive through Bootstrap. So going to my code, the first thing is the model. So here's my model. It's called the file model. So it has a string called the file name and an error message if you didn't select the file, if you click the submit button without selecting the file. And then the second thing is the navigation bar. Here's my navigation bar. There's a list of 4 links to the files, images, videos, and about pages. Now going to home and about. So firstly, so the action result, we have the action result which returns the view for the home page and action result for the about page, and then we have post action result which gets the file and then post it to a specific part, a specific directory or path. So here we test if the user as input has selected a file, and if they selected a file, we get the path of the file and put the path in a variable called path, and then we save the path on the variable file, and we return to the home page. We redirect back to the home page. So for the index view, so firstly I used the row class, the Bootstrap row class, to position the description and the form next to each other, and I used Bootstrap grid reference. And then next thing, so I created my form. So yeah, I have 3 radio buttons and 2 buttons. So this is for selecting the file, the browse computer button, and the submit button. And then for the about view, so about view I also used the Bootstrap row class to position the bio and the picture next to each other. Also used the Bootstrap grid reference. So here we have my bio, and here is my picture. Here's my picture. And then going to files, the file controller. So for the files action result, so we have an array, a string array that gets the files, returns the file, and we have a list of file model, and then here is the code. So here we are returning the file path to the variable files, and then we return the file path to the view. And then the action result for the download button, download file button. So here it gets the path, it maps the path, and it reads every bit of the file, and then it returns the file. So when it returns the file, it downloads the file to the computer. And then the action result for the delete file button, the delete button, so likewise also gets the file, the path, and reads every bit of the file, and then it prompts to delete the file. It deletes the file, and then it redirects back to the same page, to the files page. And then going to the files view. So firstly, reference to the model, and the list from the model. So I created a table. It's a Bootstrap table. It's responsive, and then I created the headers for the table. So and then so the rows of the table are gonna be allocated dynamically. I used Razor to get the file name, So and then here I created two buttons that will appear when the user adds a file on the home page, and then the table is populated. So we have the download button, and the delete button, and so like we saw from the functionality, the buttons work correctly, everything else worked correctly. So I didn't do the images so I did do the images controller and the view. I did do the images controller and view, but I only inserted the heading and the subheading, and also for the videos, heading and subheading.